All right. Let's do this. We're still showing up as an 89 overall right now, which is fantastic. All the money in the world to spend, but that money's going to be disappearing really soon because we do have a very young team. So, Cowboys are on the clock. We pick at 7, 10, 14, and 25. But, yeah, we got this issue going on. If I back out, does it fix that issue? I don't think, fuck it, whatever. We'll deal with it. I wanted to see. I don't like how I can have someone 100% scouted but not know their talent range. Is that glitched or like what the fuck is that? How do I have all these dudes 100% scouted but we don't know for sure? I am going to have to leave too because I forgot to set up the draft board before we went in there. I knew I was doing things in the wrong order. It's so annoying. Now, will the board glitch out? I'm pretty sure it did the last time I did this. Pretty sure it did. Let's see. Well, hey, look at that. We can scout college players from here now, so it's fine. All right, so prospects. What do we have this year? So at quarterback, if we were to bring anybody in, I mean, Irwin certainly looks legit. Keel Gilmore, McBride doesn't look too bad. Big B doesn't quite have the medium accuracy. Yarbrough, too many C's. I think, honestly, we're good from there. Like, even like Xavier Alexander might not be a bad shot. Potentially UDFA, honestly, doesn't look that bad. Honestly. So maybe we could get a steal there. He fell way off the board. Running backs. Not the most consistently scouted position in the world. We'll add a couple of guys to the board, but it's a lot of risks. Fullback. Certainly nobody projected as high up as what we saw last year. Certainly not. I don't mind the look of Dominguez or Tyquan Patterson, though. Wideouts. So Oscar Teague looks legit. This is the guy projected to go first overall, 6'5", out of Ohio State. Outside of some weaker stamina, the grades look phenomenal. I mean, ran a 4.45 at 6'5", strong as hell, ridiculous. He is going to be legit, man. That's... Oh, the new Megatron. It might as well be. But that means he is also not going to be good, or, you know, we're not going to be able to get him. Eddie Silva, can't catch. Get out. Get out, get out. Honestly, even the guys with C catching, like, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I'm going to go back to keeping a higher, just a higher level that players have to hit. Tight ends, even at C catching, like, no, I want guys that can catch. And then if you can block too, that's cool, but you got to be able to catch a ball. Good amount of tight ends. Tackles, we need the pass blocking first and foremost. Like, we are a pass-first offense. If you cannot block in that way, I am not interested in you. Of course, we're using awareness, just kind of sorting out like who's likely to have a higher overall type of thing. Let's see. Center, Darius Riley. Could be decent. Definitely. I mean, O-line as per usual, it feels like with this game. It looks like there's going to be some decent options. Brent Waters as well at right tackle. I mean, we definitely want to take the approach of best player available still. I mean, especially, too, if we were using free agency to fill out some holes in the roster. And it's like, screw it. Like, let's just get whoever the hell we can. Edge rushers. Right. We need you to have good awareness and either good power moves or good finesse moves. Got to have one or the other. Right side. couple of options, including Jack Bush. Defensive tackle. Again, just got to have either good power or finesse moves, one or the other, to even get a look from us. Defensive tackle is just a consistently stacked position in this game in terms of the depth. No wonder why we've had such decent depth there. Linebackers, again, I like people that can play a little bit of coverage. Like people that can play a bit of coverage. And there aren't too many that can do that this year. All right. What about in the middle? I mean, I get that you're a run stopper, but man, like, I like linebackers that can be decent in coverage. It's just how we are setting up this team on a 4-3. And, well, I mean, there does seem to be some decent options. Mike is a run stopper. Again, with our 4-3 defense, they end up playing zone more than anything. Corners. Lost my focus there for a second. Dude, there's like one corner that I like. Like, for me, a C in man coverage just isn't enough. It's just so damn mid. There's one corner that I like the looks of, and that's Michael Booth, and he's a day 3, and that's because his awareness might be half decent. Damn. I mean, unless I just kind of lower my standards at corner, which I might have to, technically. Like, I guess maybe we consider either C in man coverage all right, or at least a C in awareness. Might be the better way to go. Because otherwise, we just got nobody, man. I mean, maybe, like, Brett Crawford's okay. It is not pretty. Don't lower your standards, Queen. You deserve the best. Thank you. Certain these players' finesse moves ratings not related to their ability to cobble together 2000s animations, but for the life of me, it'd be the funniest thing. That's fair. I do understand. Free safeties. We got Devin Nash, son of Kevin. We need at least that B in zone coverage, man. Even if it's a C awareness. Yeah, wow. Okay, well, it's a good thing we don't really need a safety this year, because Jesus Christ. Henson. Not a good year, son of Steve. Ah, Canada. Ugh. Manuel Gomez looks to be all right, and then at punter, whatever. Long snapper. If we take anyone, it's Dorian Pinkins. All right. Well, we do have. Is there an A-power safety? We can move to linebacker again. Good question. I probably should look just to be sure. Probably. Potentially a couple. These top 3. Nobody that's set in stone. I think it's high hit power as a run support, right? It's like maybe Brad Trammell's a decent shout. These guys suck. I don't disagree. We got 3 safeties here as well. Shivers, Irwin, and Hayden. That might be worth taking a shot on. Yeah, it's not the most inspiring group of prospects, I gotta be honest. I mean, I don't know if there's a trade-up in our future. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I don't think there'll be a trade-up in our future just because of how goddamn expensive it is, you know? Like, it does, of course, the board's going to be glitched again. Like, Teague does look legit as a wideout. Some of these quarterbacks look legit as well, but just... you know? And again, like, if we were to try to trade up with, like, the Cowboys to try to get that wideout, like, you know it's just going to be a fucking absurd asking price. But for shits and giggles, what is it? They won't even do it. And we have 4 first-round picks, and they won't even talk to us. So first overall, the Dallas Cowboys select Irwin. They went with a quarterback, Stephon Irwin. They don't take the wideout after Dak Prescott's retirement. Oh, Miami. Miami, Miami. Do you have any interest in trading that pick? Oh, there's some fucking comedians in the state of Florida, huh? Some fucking comedians in the state of Florida. Holy fuck. Oh, you basically told me to fuck off, and I will. Miami selects the wideout Teague. So Oscar Teague goes second. I have no interest in trading up anymore. So 3. Oh, here, we'll just advance to our next pick. The corner, Ezekiel Kidd, goes 3rd. Johnny Ross, a wideout, goes 4th. The Raiders take Gilmore at quarterback, and the defensive tackle, Eddie Garcia. Okay, some interesting picks so far. Meaning, there is still one of those quarterbacks up there, but he wasn't on our short list, and rightfully so, because he didn't look that good. And Brandon Yarbrough. I mean, first-round favorites. We had McBride, who was projected 4th at quarterback. Solomon Jenkins at running back, a defensive tackle, a wideout, a DT, a couple edge rushers. All right. Moki, I don't know. I feel like it's glitched out because of one of the abilities I used. We had a couple of people who were 100% scouted and nobody's talents showed up. So I feel like it's glitched, which is great. Love that. Love it. So let's see here. At quarterback, again, Yarbrough, like, there's no way we're taking you. Let's sort again here. So Aaron McBride, quarterback out of Purdue. More of a scrambler. His accuracies are okay. He's got good stamina, good break sack, good carrying. Did run a 4.48 and a 4.43. Elite acceleration, great speed, great agility, Papa John's. Solid throw power. I don't think that's the guy that we bank on with a 6th or 7th overall pick to say that's Shadur Sanders' replacement. Maybe he is, but I don't know if I see that, you know? There's also an edge rusher in Malcolm Hayward. 21-year-old speed rusher, does have the finesse moves. Potentially decent awareness. He could be okay. He's not really up there for edge rushers in terms of bench. I mean, even speed-wise, like, great speed, great agility, good acceleration for a speed rusher. Definitely looking like we're trading out, but we are going to look. What about Josh Young out of Louisville? 21-year-old speed rusher. Tackle's good, pursuit's good, awareness is all right, block shedding. Again, as a speed rusher, like, not super high up there in terms of the actual speed. He might be good, but it doesn't scream good player. Well, fair enough, Raiders. As long as you don't care where the money's coming from, right? Let's see, left tackle Blake Kerr, USC. 22 years old. Lead block is uncertain. Run block does not look good at all. He is a good pass blocker, but yeah, I think we're probably trading out here. What about defensive tackle John Knighton? We don't need a DT, but if he's that good, we'll consider it. I mean, good play recognition, but nothing else is particularly elite. Not that strong in terms of reps, not that agile. It's great strength, but not amazing. His pro day was worse. There is nobody here that I am seeing that I am confident in being a 7th overall pick. What about DT Brock Langford? He looks a bit better, but again, only the play recognition is top tier. Did have the most reps of the pro day options, so this great strength, elite speed, great acceleration. So I mean, Langford as a defensive tackle. It's not, again, the biggest position of need, though. What about Brent Waters, right tackle out of Florida? has some injury concerns. He is not the best run blocker in the world. Poor strength. Ooh, poor strength. Solid speed. Elite change of direction. Yeah. I don't think that's... the lead block's not that good. So it's like, yeah, you can get there, but then yeah. Damn it, he looked good at first. Langford looks like a monster. I don't disagree. What about Solomon Jenkins, running back out of Oklahoma? 22 years young. Far too many of those grades are boom or bust. No, thank you. And he is fast, decent agility and everything. Solid speed, elite change of direction. Yeah, that's not a 7th overall pick. And the last guy we might even consider is wideout Jeff Sheldon out of LSU, the 22-year-old slot option. Good catching traffic, good hands. Release isn't that great. Route running is not that great. Short route's good. I mean, you're a slot option, but man, you're not... like, he's fast. He's not the fastest, though. It's like, if you're a slot option, it's like, man, you got to be quick. Yeah, nah, there's nobody that I see here that I can view as risk-free. So, Vikings offering pick 22, 54, and a 7th. Steelers offering a 1st in 2030, their 2nd rounder and 6th rounder this year. Seahawks offering 1, 2, 3, 6, and 7 over the next 2 years. Raiders offering pick 37, their 1st rounder next year. Niners offering 2 firsts, this year's, number 27, and next year's 1st. Falcons offering their next 2 first-round picks after this. Wow. Eagles offering pick number 16, and the Colts also offering their next 2 first-round picks. Amazing how you still get so much of a better offer when you go into manual trade and just search. Yeah. That is probably true. I mean, I do like doing this, but, you know, yeah, it's shits and giggles. The funny thing is, like, we have gotten good offers, though. But, hey, let's see. Let's see what we get from this method. Pick number 7. You definitely get different offers, especially for already established players. So, I mean, Maxwell Hairston, damn good corner. Damn good corner. Quinshawn Judkins, no thank you. Harris Johnson Jr. for the O-line. Yeah, I mean, definitely more established players. Chop Robinson in the 2nd. Kyle Pitts, he's 27 at this point. Still has superstar. Zach Tom, Chuba Hubbard. Jerry Jeudy, who, of course, they just signed. I mean, I think I have to, right? Hello, old friend. Brian Knox. For those who missed Season 1, we finished with 2 wins and had the 1st overall pick. Brian Knox was projected number 1 in that draft. We thought that we could trade down with the Rams to get 4 first-round picks because they did not need a defensive tackle, but they did need a quarterback. We made that trade. They still took the defensive tackle. And now, here he is, all these years later, 2 years later, developed up to an X Factor, no less. Last time we saw him, he was star dev. And the Rams are offering him as well as pick 81 and 207 for our 7th overall pick. We have no choice. Watch them draft another defensive tackle. Okay, well, now we have to do it for the memes. Yeah, screw the future first, man. The Rams are offering Brian Knox. I mean, granted, the Ravens are offering Jair Alexander, but he's 31. Charles Cross, Pat Freiermuth, Joe Mixon, but he's 32, and then Dave Winter. It's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. The Rams are the biggest goddamn idiots in the NFL. 7th overall for the former 1st overall pick just 2 seasons ago. A 3rd and a 7th. The 7th this year, the 3rd. Actually, the 7th in next year and the 3rd 2 years from now. I don't know why it shows the picks, but Brian Knox, the prophecy comes true. Welcome to New Orleans. We thought he'd be here in the first place. He is here now. Please take a defensive tackle. They did! They took Langford! They did take a defensive tackle to replace him. They took Langford. Oh my God. You gave up an already established X-Factor defensive tackle who went 1st overall 2 years ago to get Brock Langford at 7. Shout out to the LA Rams who are helping us build up a Super Bowl contender. That is fucking hilarious. And now we have both Anthony Curtis and Brian Knox on our D-line. Exactly. Langford could be anything. He could even be Knox. I mean, dude, Knox isn't making that much. He was making $12 million. Maybe he has a drinking problem. Maybe. Wow. Well, welcome in after all this time, Brian Knox, who's on the cusp of an 89 overall, by the way. The 13th ranked defensive tackle in the league. Now, long term, he might not want to stay because it's not a big market. So we do have that to worry about. Maybe we should have inspected that first. However, with Knox and Curtis at defensive tackle, we might win a Super Bowl this upcoming season. Genuinely. He is signed through this upcoming season and the season after. So we'll worry about that down the road. For now, we just absolutely fleeced the Rams for the 2nd time. And that's right, he should have his 5th-year option as well. Seahawks take Knighton. The Lions take Malcolm Hayward. And again, there was really nobody else I was overly intrigued in here. Bears are offering us 2 future first-round picks, which is definitely the standard right now. The Rams. What are you doing? Oh, my God. Patriots are also offering 2 future firsts. So are the Panthers, Niners, Falcons. Okay. So with this 10th overall pick, we can land a deal for 2 first-round picks. What can we get if we deal it from here? Shit, we could get Dax Hill at corner. I mean, that certainly improves things, I would say. Certainly so, certainly so. Damn, man. Damn. I mean, that's not bad for Dax Hill, man. Maxwell Hairston, that's not even bad for Hairston, really. Judkins can fuck off. Trey Benson at running back. All right, so it looks like we can get like a mid-80s rated player. Kyle Pitts, George Kittle, but he's 34. Zach Tom. Shuba Hubbard. John Henderson, the return GOAT. Jerry Jeudy, Kevin Dotson, Jair Alexander, who of course is older. Joe Mixon, who's older. Okay, so it definitely looks like we can get a pretty damn solid player, or we can get 2 first-round picks. That's kind of the question. I think Hairston, 25 star and an 86. Outside of Judkins was kind of the best option. I mean, God, we don't need any more D-line help. We know that. Well, Christ, the Colts are also offering a second. We do and probably should check contracts. I gotta be honest, for this one, I'm kind of leaning draft picks. Kind of leaning draft picks for this one to just kind of keep the good times rolling, you know? Because again, we are more of a pass-heavy team, so we have a decent running back now. I mean, getting someone even better isn't the worst idea. The corner situation too. If we take a look at our corners. So again, like we have Callahan. We could definitely look for an upgrade on Callahan. I mean, wide out. That top four is looking solid. We'll see what Harrison thinks long term. Tight end. You definitely need to look to upgrade there. The O-line, there wasn't anybody being offered anyway. Edge rusher, we brought in Phillips. Of course, now we have Curtis, Knox, Carter, and Cousins at DT. Dallas Turner probably gets flipped because he's on his fifth-year option. We got Simpson. Spikes. So really the biggest thing is linebacker or one more corner. But honestly, we're kind of good. We're kind of good at corner with the top three that we have. Like, if we wanted to flip Riley, we could. Or treat him as the fourth choice. We're good at safety. Sanker went X Factor. What do we have for future picks? Dude, we have so many picks this year. Jesus fucking Christ. So we have 2 first-round picks next year already. But, again, we could keep the good times rolling, right? Maxwell Hairston is definitely tempting. What is the deal with him? In terms of interest, stuff like that. Star dev, motivation and tags. Franchise quarterback. Okay, we probably would be able to get him. As long as we kept Shadur at quarterback. But what's the contract? Last year of his deal, and then it would have to be negotiated. But if we go... Then again, we have the 14th, but... If we get those extra picks, that gives us more options down the road. We might still be able to get somebody decent with the 14th pick. Because there, again, really wasn't anybody in the first round where I'm like, oh my god, we have to get this guy. Again, Harrison at corner. Could go with someone like Benson. If Judkins wasn't a fucking idiot, we'd go for him. We don't need the D-line help. I mean, Kyle Pitts to be that #1 tight end, I gotta be honest, is a bit tempting. To improve that pass attack, and obviously, you know, he's 7 years younger than George Kittle. Chuba's 29. Henderson is pretty tempting, honestly. Let's do a little bit of research here. Mr. Henderson. Not that I want to rob the Patriots, but I might have to. Just came off of a 1,000-yard season. Store championship, Super Bowl chase, close to home. I don't think he's as big of a slam dunk to re-sign as I would hope. And then what about Kyle Pitts' situation? And getting that #1 tight end is kind of the last missing piece. What we got here for Kyle? Last year of his deal, historic titles close to home. Historic titles might hurt us a bit. I think we're going to go for the picks. I think we're just going to safely go for the picks on this one. So 2 firsts from the Bears. 2 firsts from the Pats, who are picking 28th, so screw that. I guess at some point the timer came back on. I guess instead we're picking whoever the fuck this is. Okay. I never turned the timer back on, but all right. We'll say hello to our new quarterback. Excuse me? Yeah, I'm still in this menu. What? 2 firsts from the Falcons. Let's just take the Bears first, I get. Chicago selection. What the fuck is happening? Okay, well, we did end up with McBride. I never hit unpause draft, did I? Unless I hit X at some point on this screen, but I don't recall doing that. I must have, I guess. Well, we'll definitely be trading down with the next pick because we just took a quarterback top 10. It was at least a quarterback I had on my list. But yeah, I don't recall hitting the X button on that screen. I hit X on the other screen, on this screen, with the counter offers. There's no way, right? There's no way it registered an X press on this screen on the main menu to unpause the draft. There's no way, right? Now, the good news is Tampa's offering a deal with 2 firsts. So we are still going to be able to get a deal with 2 firsts. So is Washington. Philly. So a 4th and a 5th. 4th, 6th, and a 7th. Try it now. Yeah, I will in a second. We'll take that deal from Tampa. I have hit the X button. Actually, hold on. Let me back out first. Okay, I must have hit the button at a different time then. I don't recall doing so, but I must have. Well, in case Shador doesn't want to come back, we have Aaron McBride, who might be the future. I wasn't planning on making that pick, but okay. I guess at some point I must have hit the button. I genuinely don't recall doing that, but okay. So yeah, I mean, we need to trade away this pick here. We'll just take Tampa's deal. That's fine. All right, so honestly, at 14, I probably would have traded down again, if I'm being honest. Probably would have been multiple trade downs. Eddie Silva, Blake Kerr, Gomez, Bobby Dorsey. A lot of offensive linemen. Imagine McBride turns out to be him. I mean, he was #1 on my favorites board, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, who is available now at this point in the draft? Yeah, he was, because Yarbrough was the top 5 guy, and it didn't take him. There was Jenkins at running back, who I didn't really like the looks of. There was Sheldon. What about edge rusher Cameron Holiday? Sure leaves anyway because he grabbed quarterback. Honestly, it might happen. For Holiday grades, I mean, he's got the power moves. He's got the good tackling. Doesn't hit very hard. Elite strength. Okay, I mean, elite strength, solid acceleration. I went back. Your timer was never going. Sweet. Thank you, Razor. Holiday's honestly not that bad. He's not that bad. 21 as well. What about the tight end Antoine Kroom, especially because we didn't trade for Pitts? Hello. I mean, the deep route, the catching. He's fast. He can jump. Tight end Antoine Kroom, anybody? I do like the looks of Holiday. I do like the looks of Kroom. What about Jarius Strong at running back? Is there anybody who can tempt me into not taking that tight end? Great strength, good speed. Nope, you're not it. The Kroom of the crop, yeah. Linebacker Angelo Fernandez. You're going to make me Kroom. Angelo Fernandez. Marginal strength, great speed, elite jumping. All right, he's got good mobility. He's not the strongest. Does have good coverage. I don't mind Fernandez, honestly. Play recognition's kind of bad, though. He's good in coverage, but the play recognition's bad, so. You say good speed with a 4.37. I did. Because I knew it would piss somebody off. Just to double check here, Julian McKinney. So see, this sucks because financially now we got to pay for a fucking 10th overall pick I didn't even want to make. Honestly, you know what? I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared. Since we're making the pick, we're taking Antoine Kroom. Let's just do it in case it fucks up again. Antoine, the Legion of Kroom. 19th in true value. We get him at number 25. Also, it never gave me this screen for the quarterback, by the way. So we don't even know how good he is. Hidden Dev for the Kroomer. 86 speed, 89 acceleration at 6'6", 250. The Virginia tight end, Antoine Kroom. Very nice. All right, well, we're definitely not making another pick here anytime soon. So let's sim to our next pick, which is towards the middle of the second round here. So let's see who's available, because now I'm fucking paranoid. Man, poor Yarbrough. Shadur Sanders. There he is. So let's see. Ooh, Fernandez is still there. McKinney. We looked at McKinney, right? Did we look at McKinney? Unfortunately, that other guy was gone. Good speed. Good. Okay, McKinney's okay. I didn't mind Fernandez. I got a feeling he's going to be bad, though. Hayden. Dwayne Hayden. A hit power, run support, safety. I mean, tough not to take the hard hitting safety. I was going to say the high hit power, and I can't. What about Devin Nash? Former WCW champion. Doesn't quite have the same hit power. Combine beast, for sure. Well, from the looks of it, we could take Fernandez. Well, I got a bad feeling about him. We could take Hayden. I got a good feeling about him. Or there's Julian Gomez. Another linebacker that's kind of similar. Ooh, his pursuit's not that good. Good in coverage, but just, I can't be totally sold. Does have elite speed. Watch Devin Nash blow a bad feeling about someone from Penn State. Well, you know. If we were to trade down, could we get a future first rounder out of it? If not, we'll make the pick. The Ravens are offering a future first. So are the Patriots. So are the Niners. Oh, yeah. When's our next pick? Further down the board. If we were to talk to the Chicago Bears about getting their pick, would I have to give up a first rounder to do it? Yes. Or Kool-Aid. We'll take the risk on the safety then. Let's take the risk on the safety. Money be damned. We're going for Dwayne Hayden out of Washington, hoping that he can hit the fuck out of some people. Should have taken the first. He was a trap. 42nd in true value at pick number 42. He is hidden dev at least. But not quite the crazy home run I was hoping for. Not quite. All right, next up here. The Giants finally took that quarterback, by the way. So he wasn't quite Shadur. Who do we have here? You know, Fernandez is still there. I do have an incredibly bad feeling about him that I just can't shake. What about Archer Vickers out of Georgia? I mean, elite acceleration, elite agility, good zone coverage, good play recognition, pursuits up in the air, good awareness. Oh, those linebackers are scaring me. We got an edge rusher, another tight end. Another tight end here. If we go favorites, this will be easier. So quite a few edge rushers. There is something about those fucking linebackers. I don't know why. It's just kind of scaring me a little bit. One more look at Fernandez. 22 years old. Great coverage. Play recognition's not so hot, but the pursuit's good. Great acceleration, good speed, or great speed, good agility. I mean, ran it slightly sub 4.5 at linebacker. double check Gomez here. Gomez had no pursuit abilities whatsoever. He was the one with the lead speed. Good acceleration, great change of direction. But he was the one whose pursuit rating sucked. It's like, cool, I can run fast at you, but guess what? I'm never going to take the proper angle to actually tackle you. And there's Vickers. Elite acceleration, elite agility, good speed. Has the coverage, pursuits up in the air. Good play recognition, good awareness. Better pizza, Papa John's. Can I trade this pick for a future first? Probably not. It's probably too far back. Yeah. I don't know who to take. All these guys are middle linebackers, too. I mean, there's positives and negatives. I mean, Vickers is probably the fastest. Gomez can hit like a truck, and then Fernandez is kind of the middle of the three. Let us go for somebody once told me the world is... Okay. Of course, we did just take a tight end, so we really don't need another one. I got a bad feeling about you. I don't know. Who do I take? What do I do? Where do I go? Is there anybody in the third round who might be more tempting? There's a corner named Aaron Chamblin. Safety and Dom Henson. I think he was another one of the hard hitters. More defensive tackles. Son of a bitch. Come on down, Angelo. You're going to be bad. I know you're going to be bad. You're going to be so shit, aren't you? You're going to be so shit. I knew you were going to be shit. 1/13th in true value at 57. Ah, he's hidden dev. It's probably only star dev. Never mind, Angelo. You're great. I'm so happy to have you here, even though you look like a 70-year-old man. I'm so glad you're here. You're doing great. Welcome aboard. All right, let's see. Third round. What do we got? Apparently, the Lions just took the GOAT. So we got a couple of tight ends. We got an edge rusher and Darrell Neighbors. A running back, Marcus Patterson. It might make sense to take the running back. Try to get somebody else in the mix. Yeah, let's risk it on the running back. Maybe. Marcus Patterson out of Bama. He's a power back. Good strength, decent speed. Okay, you're a power back, but it's only good strength. Your change of direction's marginal. Ugh. I don't know about you, Chief. I don't know about you. Every time you think you know who you're going to take. Every time. The beefy nose tackle. Oh, what, Eric Alonso? 347 at 6'3". This guy's 353, Scotty Peralta. Was Dom Hanson was another one of those safeties. Dom Henson. Dom Hanson. He only had the C hit power, never mind. Honestly, at this point, we're just kind of throwing darts at the board, aren't we? I'm going to go for the running back just because it's kind of a position of need. Alonzo's going to be like an 80 overall. Swag, what are you willing to bet on that? If I take Alonzo over Patterson, you're telling me I'm making a mistake by not taking Alonzo. What are you betting on that? Is there a better running back? No. In terms of position, well, okay, it was Kyle Jordan and Matt Grant later on. All three of them are power backs. So, I mean, it's risky no matter what. There's a million bajillion tight ends. You got more people on the O-line. Couple of corners. What's left that isn't on your favorites? Nobody I'll consider, damn it. They're on my favorites list for a reason. But to answer your question, wide receiver in the first round, DeMarcus Bayless, who, yeah, we're not going back for. Running back, don't care. At this point, I do not care. I do not. Could just go for the youngest guys of the group, honestly. At least that way they're younger and they might have more time to develop. That's a tight end, a safety, and an edge rusher, Sebastian Guerrero. Let's take beefy Scotty Peralta. I don't fucking know. No, Peralta's old. I don't know who to take here because I honestly don't even think it matters. It's literally just throwing a dart at the board. We don't even need anything like positionally really either. Fortunately, it just shows like all the running back stats there too. Alonzo. Okay, you know what? Well, Alonzo is a scheme fit. So is Peralta. Apparently, we don't have too many scheme fits in the mix. Except on defense. You know what? I'm just going to go for Alonzo, and that way if Swag's wrong, I can call him a fucking idiot. I mean, I don't think he'll be an 80 overall. Normal dev, Swag, you fucking idiots. You blew it. You suck. You choked. You don't know anything, streamer. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? All right, let's see. Round number 4. We got a couple more picks here. Put him at fullback, right? Who do we got? Oh, Guerrero's still there. Oh, Patterson's still there. Perfect. Let's take the running back. Let's see if he's shit too. He's shit too. Here you go. It didn't matter. He is hidden dev at least at 22 years old. But nothing too special outside of the afro, which is outstanding. So welcome in Marcus Patterson. And again, right now, I mean, hey, it's the 4th round especially. We're just throwing darts at the wall here. Let's see. Round 3 to 4. I mean, 21-year-old Guerrero. Sure. Let's take Guerrero. Edge rusher. They always have the mom I shit myself pose. That's fair. 121 in true value. We get him at 106. Normal dev for Guerrero. Boo. Boo. You've disappointed your father. Who else do we have? Now on to day 3 picks. Okay. So, God, we could just go for anybody. We could do anything we wanted. Is there a fix to fix these broken menus? Go past the first pick, and then it kind of fixes itself sometimes. Kind of. We were hoping for an Eddie, but we got a Chavo. Brother, we didn't even get a Chavo. We didn't even get a Chavo. We didn't even get a Chavo Classic. You know, I still think maybe going for the 21-year-old options who just have more time to develop is probably our best way to go. But really quickly, let's take a look. Who has elite acceleration? Apparently these guys do for defensive tackles, including Nick Wilson. Charles Stern has elite agility. Who's got elite change of direction? Linebacker, fullback, left guard. Yeah, linebacker with elite change of direction is pretty nice. We got a Kerwin White, basically. Let's see. All these dudes have elite speed, apparently. Yes, Warrior, you are correct. We do have a 21-year-old corner out of Louisville with elite speed. Let's try it. Michael Booth. Michael, motorcycle. Fuck yeah, baby! Ah! Number 5 in true talent at pick 111. Hell yes. Normal depth. No. It's still a good pick. Number 5. So he's going to be like an 80 overall normal dev. All right. I mean, still, like, he's got 95 speed. Like, He's a beast, but normal dev is a buzzkill. Still, though, welcome in Michael. It's still a great fucking pick. What are we, 4th, 5th round? Like, goddamn. So a home run pick. The dog was in here. I'm like, did I scare the dog? 95 speed corner with normal dev. Wild, right? Mid 4th round pick as well. But yeah, it is true. He's 21. Oh my god, we have half the 5th round. I mean, if anybody has time to break out, it's him, you know? All right, well. Anybody else with elite speed that we liked? That was our defensive Shadur pick, basically. All right, we got a bunch of 22-year-olds. Are any... Okay, there's quite a few. Let's see. He only has good throw power. These two have elite strength. It's a kicker and a tight end. 21-year-old tight end with elite strength. But apparently he's a vert threat, so who cares? All right. Who's got elite acceleration? Defensive tackle Mendoza. 21-year-old defensive tackle Nick Wilson out of Notre Dame. There he is. Nick Wilson, come on down. Hey, 35 in true value. We get him at 132. We're crushing it, baby. We're crushing it. Fucking the big baby himself, Nick Wilson. How do you look 45 but also like a fat baby at the same time? I don't understand. How'd you do that? What are those genetics, man? What are those genetics? All right, well, this is turning into one hell of a draft here, isn't it? By God, King, by God. We still got a lot of dudes who could go day 3. Combine, pro day, physicals, 9-man front on defense. Let's go, right? So back to elite acceleration. None of those guys are younger. The kicker's got elite agility. Manuel Gomez. I'm honestly tempted to go for him. Change of direction, all potential UDFAs. Jumping. Nobody has better than great. And then elite speed. Who are the youngest players left? So there's still quite a few guys like Raphael Williams, Anthony Reed. We haven't taken a lineman in this draft. Let's go for Anthony Reed, the left guard out of Oklahoma State. We'll just take a shot in the dark here. Yeah, 97th in true value. We get him at 138. Normal. Okay. We do have one long snapper on our board. We did sign a free agent long snapper, but we might want an insurance policy. Let's see. Who else do we have here for day 3? The 21-year-old tight end, Raphael Williams. Let's risk it. Again, you take someone who's 21, they have more time to develop. Except for this guy. 279 at true value. Oof. To the practice squad with you. To the practice squad, my good man. Let's see. Who else is projected for day 3? Give it up for day 3. Well, at this point, it's just kind of best guessing, right? That's where we're at. A lot of defensive linemen. There is another running back in Matt Grant. Let's go for him. Why not? We'll take another running back. We have 1 million picks. We have $1 million in cap space. 135 in true value. We get him at 155. Normal dev, straight to the practice squad. Never to be seen again. And the final pick of the 5th round. We are looking at the center, James Garfield. I will sacrifice these points for the fullback from Rutgers. I'll allow it. Jose Dominguez, there you go. Will I allow it, though? I'll see if I can get him. Take that round 1 wide out for fun. We could do that. We could do that. Wow, he has fallen off a cliff. Yeah, fuck it. DeMarcus Bayless, Stanford. Let's see if everybody else somehow fucked up. Nope, nobody fucked up. Everybody was right. Never trust a Bayless in sports, okay? Never trust a Bayless. He is hidden dev, though. Fair enough. 22, hidden dev. The overall is going to suck. It's okay, honestly. For a shot in the dark, that's not that bad. Did he have 99 speed? I didn't even notice. 99 speed and hidden dev returner. Fuck, I didn't even notice he had 99 speed. Okay, well, Razor, you might have just saved the day of this draft. Congratulations. We're not doing it for the 3rd to 4th round guy, though. Well, now my center is gone, Razor. Come on, you might have drafted the next Devin Hester, but what am I going to do without my center? My fucking... John, my diet soda. Come on. Unbelievable. There's so many linemen. There's so many defenders. Jesus Christ. Well, boy, who do we go for now? Do we go for the kicker with really good awareness? Yes, we do. Let's take Manuel Gomez. Come on, Manuel. 7th in true value. We get him at 168. Yeah. Yes, sir. We don't even need that guy. 99 kick power. Holy shit. We don't even need him. The hell am I going to do with this team? He's got a 99 speed returner and a 99 speed kick power option out of fucking nowhere. Just pulling picks out of our ass. 70-yard field goals. Here we come. God damn. Let's take the long snapper, Dorian Pinkins. 82nd in true value as a long snapper, man. 170. Normal dev, but that is going to be a halfway useful long snapper. What the fuck is this draft, man? I wish X Factor long snappers existed, right? Well, there is that other quarterback, Xavier Alexander. Dominguez. I was going to take Dominguez. Let's take him. I'll be nice. The fullback, Dominguez, 111 in true value. We get him at 174. Normal dev. I am so sorry to Carlos, but it didn't work. And if that costs me my quarterback, I'm going to put my foot in your ass. Dude, we have like half the 7th round as well. When you have 800 draft picks, if you were going to hit, damn right. Good, my quarterback's still there. ODU's Xavier Alexander. 164 in true value. Normal dev. Straight to the practice squad with you. I mean, this is really no different than just like looking at UDFAs, though, by just having most of the 7th round, you know? Less of a guarantee. Well, there is another fullback available. Then there's a shitload of linemen. Still a shitload of defenders. Let's take the other fullback, Tyquan Patterson out of Nevada. 45th in true value. We get him at 200. Normal dev fullback, Tyquan Patterson. I was hoping for more. Accept my punishment. That's okay. I forgive you. All right. Well, there is still a day 3 or round 3 to 4 wideout in Stephen Bennett. Let's just take the Hail Mary on Stephen Bennett out of Central Michigan. 240 in value. We got him at 202. Normal dev. Well, Stephen, turns out you don't work like the first rounders did. Hate to tell you. Hate to tell you. How many 7s do you need? All of them, dude. What are you talking about? Let's just go for dudes that have high awareness because maybe they'll be good. Let's go for Hugh Fisher, LSU linebacker. Come on down, Hugh. And go right back, Hugh, to take a seat because you're never seeing the field. Holy shit. 320 in true value. Yikes. Yikes. Honestly, for anybody not on the favorite list, physicals. We do have one guy left with elite acceleration. It's a linebacker, Brian Bolton. We got a left tackle with elite agility. We got 2 guys left with elite speed, both defensive tackles. So who gives a shit? And then an edge rusher with elite strength. Solomon Foreman? Let's take old Solomon Foreman. He's strong. He'll be fine. He's not fine. 285 in true value. Sorry, Mr. Foreman. Be prepared to play in Canada if you're lucky. All right, well, back to our favorite list then. Well, we got a crap load of linemen. It's like all linemen at this point. No wonder why so many decent linemen fall through the cracks. That's all that's here. Jesus. All right, it is time for the lottery. We will draw a number between 1 and 26. Let's see. Pick a number between 1 and 26. Google says number 12. Number 12 will be the right guard, Scott Delos. Welcome in, Scott. 210 in true value. We got him at 210. Normal dev. I vote the elite speed defensive tackles. It's not a bad option either. Let's see. Who else do we have? From our favorites list, we will be doing 1 through 24. Next up is number 9. A number 9 large. I say the 21-year-old tackle. Sure. And then we'll do a number 9. Well, Drifting, do you have anything else to say? I'll accept an I'm sorry. Brad Henry, more like Bad Henry. And our final pick in this absolutely absurd amount of picks in this draft class. Take the oldest player left. Couple of 24-year-old options. Physicals. We do have 2 dudes with elite acceleration at linebacker. Couple of dudes with elite agility, including a punter. Was Damian Dunn also? Damian Dunn has elite acceleration and elite change of direction. That's not bad. Dylan Rogers as a DT has elite speed. You know what? Let's just let's fucking risk it. Damian Dunn out of San Antonio. Take whoever you want. I will. I'll take Damian Dunn. Speed isn't everything, kids. Oof. Well, overall, we definitely did have some last-second steals and stuff like that. We still have $72 million in cap space. It's insane. So for us, the accidental pick of McBride, 71 overall. Hidden dev at least. So at least we do have a quarterback to try to work with in case things go poorly for Shador. We have Kroom, who is a 77. Hayden, a 74. A couple more 70s in the mix. 78 for the corner, Michael Booth, who was normal dev. 75 for Nick Wilson. 78 for the kicker, Manuel Gomez. Pinkins at a 72, a 70 there. Fullback Patterson at a 74. I mean, we got some usable players. We definitely got some usable players. But yeah, again, McBride was just a weird, why the fuck did that even happen pick? I still don't know. So in this draft, Irwin, the first overall pick, was an 80. Teague, that wideout, was an 82. We did have a tie for the lowest rated player in the draft. Teague was the best player in the draft, so no, like, super generational players, but 3 guys at least an 80. Fair enough. Run the Mahomes storyline on a rookie quarterback. If it lets me, I will. So Gilmore was up there, too, for the Raiders, but Gomes. Michael Booth being a 4th-round pick. Gomes being a 6th-round pick. Like, we did pretty well in the steal department. We did pretty well. Kroom, of course, was up there, too. So, not bad. Genuinely not bad. Given just the absurd amount of picks, and again, accidentally ending up with a 1st-round pick somehow. I still don't understand how that happened. But as we look at the team, obviously we're still going to need to do a bit more. But, I mean, Sanders, McBride. Did it kick Garoppolo off the team? Or did he not sign with me? We got Callahan. I could have sworn we signed Garoppolo again. Maybe I forgot. Or this game is just like, I don't know what to do anymore, Chief. Wideout situation's still looking pretty damn good, although we have contracts coming due. Tight ends now with Ramos and Kroom is going to be pretty damn good. O-line is going to be looking better. Not amazing, but better now that Pooney's here. And then defensively, of course, we signed Jalen Phillips. We already had Fadil Diggs. We have Turner, who's probably going to get traded. Clark Simpson has a dev pattern. And then the defensive tackles show up. Oh, he didn't show up when you looked at the team earlier, so I don't think he signed. Okay. God damn, the DTs. And then Simpson, of course, at linebacker. Spikes at linebacker. Still have Stutzman there, who's decent, not insane. Corners, I mean, with Booth now, it's looking pretty good. Who was that 99 speed player, by the way? It was the wideout, wasn't it? I gotta check his return rating. Allen will still probably be our kicker. And then long snapper, Hatton or Pinkins. We have our own Houston and Tampa's first-round picks next year. And it was DeMarcus Bayless with 99 speed. Only a 66 overall at 22 years old. Curtis playing edge, that's probably where I was going, yeah. He was hidden dev with that 99 speed, man. Do we know his return rating? 87 kick return. He could definitely be trained up as a return specialist. Agility's not too great, but straight line speed is nuts. Showboat and elusive instinct. Okay. That's not too bad. Pretty solid drafts and pretty solid team. Depending on what happens with certain contracts, we should be pushing for a playoff spot. I said that last year, but I definitely mean it this year.